notices of poll begins today, not ballot papers. Easy, Endra no beka say. Omo release statement catch Ghana for so omo be print ballot papers, any notices of poll. Endra Adiachia Electoral Commission led by Before Mensah. Only Jimmy boss Masari say, oh, yes, I know can ye. Now to see an brofun easy for no try. Almost brofuna see different from Yeneso Sibia you read brofuna tiasiana. Because I don't get it. Easy and Endra release statement catch Ghana for say. They are going to print notices of poll and ballot papers. Now, Ghana for NDC for a resi issue say, register no a provisional register mpo a yenyan verify wie and benya final register. Aye then na wodi statement ba bonten say o ko print ballot papers. And then anopa easy by ya omo say yejiminti. They want to come and tell us say NDC for asem na omo ka no and Ghana for asem omo ka say omo pese omo bokro no ye boa na brofo na omo kire no ye ne entiase. Now, mamen kan easy for omo ankasa statement omo release ye enra. Mi wi anu me ready omo statement a omo release no ende. Na afi mo hu say easy for no Jimmy and I say ye ni mom na ebia brofo no mo kan ye entiase. Enra statement a easy release ye eni. Omo say and the date now on air 9th. Now, request for party agents for printing of notices of poll and ballot paper. Statement is release Andra no asema na ewo ne caption no eno no. Almost say request for party agents for the printing of notice of polls, and ballot papers. Almost say a party ankra party no omuntu oyeden omonim si anansi fo mra na omo bedi dwuma bia eyeden omo be printing no two types of printing omo be notice of poll printing and omo be ballot paper printing head no eno no ene na easy de ba yo e kire Mensah na oto no one boss man Jimmy no brofo no omo ka no omo ti omo nko ade ase ene yeso yete ye nko ade ase na omo yen kan Endra statement no. Or say, I bring you warm greetings from the Electoral Commission and trust that this letter finds you well. This comes to inform you that the Commission will commence. This comes to inform you that the Commission will commence printing of notice of poll and ballot papers for the 2024 general elections from Friday the 11th at the following printing houses. Almost say, krata we yomo de Ghana for any political parties in United say. Aya Electoral Commission say, omo ba be commence, brodika se commence, ye ba be start ya printing. Into omo here party bia say, omo representatives beba na omo printing. Commence printing. Or see, omo best status omo printing notice of poll. Any ballot papers. And omo ka say, omo best starting no eye ene. Eye anopatututu eye dey. Ende omo best starting a printing eye papers no. Notice of poll and ballot papers. And na omo di eye locations any printing press are omo koye printing ni nyina ehye and then ma Ghana for including NDC for say adentina wo di krata ba ka che say obeye printing of polling notice of polls and ballot papers because Ngaka said notice of poll dia yetiase but also notice of poll and ballot papers. And you did not say on Friday and 22nd. Then we would not say dates, respectively, they connect to each other. And it's not say amount for which short statement. Now say I did be no person different dates. Try no the different dates about no what say this one corresponds with this. This corresponds with this. Into try. Then sometimes the BBA show what say Friday DNA 27th DNA. But who the letter the buy? What's the Friday? You start commence. You commence printing. Meaning notice of poll and ballot papers. And one no. Adia easy for any Mensah say a seminar Ghana for can yeni abodam and yes sir and na omoka. In fact, before I may read the omo release and then no adia chienda no pa omoka chere say eye paper na omo be print no because of spelling mistakes won kofo di munti yenyan krampo the ever print ni yenyan print. But before we go, we come back to this no. And the omo release another statement trying to let us think say ye Jimmy. Now mummy read the end the statement no na yenhwe brofo ewom. Printing of 2024 presidential and parliamentary election ballot papers. On say end the caption now the buy no a different from Endra caption no. She's deceitful on kanokre. Endra no the caption ye printing of notice of poll and ballot papers. And there also printing of 2024 presidential and parliamentary elections ballot papers. Now mummy and table for in there. The Electoral Commission has taken note of some statements in the public domain to the effect that the Commission has not provided ballot statistics ahead of the printing of the ballot papers for the 2024 presidential and parliamentary elections. We would like to assure the general public that printing of ballot papers has not commenced. Almost say, almost to say, Kofoka say, easy no, emfa. Final register by. In fact, provisional register crowd yendinka yenwie en concluded the womb. Almost say what person catch Ghana for say. Almost sa asem say adentina easy for final register number no obe print a ballot papers no or say or person catch them Ghana for say. The welfare of your child and the academic performance of your child this year. Now remember, you be a school no 82 days pe. You starting children you down clinic school in Kranako. This is the second day and watch your letter. So Obiambra PTA. Now parents never PTA na. Now Omokachi will say, but madam, these two things on the menu I also be discussing. We don't understand the say your kids' academic performance this term. If you say the term has not even started, we can only see the performance of our kids after we get to see the cumulative record. Work on my year, homeworks on my year, activities on my year, teachers now almost show mono, to me a compile. And sana you to me are discussing the academic performance of our kids. So you could have just said, say, the discussion or the whatever we are going to discuss, no, it's going to be about the welfare of the children. So that we will know, say, yeah, Bano, it is about welfare. But parents, madam, the menu now, we don't agree to the second one because we need to have or see some work done before we can discuss the academic performance of the kids this term. The term has not started. Today is the first day you open school. Osi Embra PTA meeting. On your letter, so we'll say student welfare and academic performance this term. The kids have not even written. Teacher Nibian class. It's the teacher, their parents have the right to question you to say, why didn't you just say the welfare of the kids? Because if you are talking about academic performance of our kids this term, that means we are coming for you to open the cumulative record, our kids, how they have performed over the years, the assignment this term, Mensah say, even though Ochro said and they mean the same thing, do not say, Adiana Ochro, you know. She meant to say it was about the two things. It was just about the welfare of the child. And nona Mensah epesemotiasie with Jimmy. Oh, saying you know, at the end of the day, no, Mensah wasn't qualified for this job. In the first place, Mensah na an EC boss no. Na a decision because a knee-jerk decision. They needed somebody to replace Charlotte say. Time about power no into omni then Sophia Kufu, the Chief Justice then etna sino. Say we need to find a way to kick Mensah out no. Not among your preparations, not among who obia or you're competent enough to replace Charlotte say. But now agenda ni say we need to get rid of Charlotte say. Into they did not care. So when Mensah name came up, that she's related to Rebecca Kufuno, that is when they said, oh, now so we Juma Emma Edian, a young Kofo, we come and do the job. And this is also easier. The most experienced workers are more easy in your more resigning. Mensah cannot work with them because Mensah does not understand a Jumano. So all that you are seeing, also I'm called IPAC, no. Sa Akwana or EC IT director, no. He is a problem at EC. And they know only EC workers no more EC and didn't come out. That IT director no only now cause a lot of chaos for the EC. Because that Mensah was relying on that guy to do a job I bet to be saving no. But the guy rather came to mess up the whole system. And this out IPAC very well. Everything that NDC can or IPAC, the guy did not say it hasn't been done, it is not being worked on. You could hear his answers, and say, I say a continuous statement. Oh, we are working on it. We are working on it. That is admittance. So what here EC IT director now, or yes, our presentation now. So what here the bro from every single statement we are saying we are working on it, meaning the problem is there, and they have not been able to come to a final conclusion whether they have solved it or not. It's Mensah, no, they put Mensah there because now they needed somebody to fill the gap. Mensah does not know the job. Eh? When you go to EC, unrespectful BR, and nobody's willing to work with her. Me, I have about 3 sources EC, only penny for. And when they are telling you, also this woman is not qualified for this job. She does not understand. Only human relations. Okora Mensah did penny for more experience at Tema. Ask yourself, Mumusa EC say, how many people have resigned under Mensah? You'll be shocked. That is why she's struggling to get experienced EC directors to help her work. Because remember, Omo EC wano, Uyisrebu awaye juma EC kakra. Obi to say a year bossman, he has no idea about ECU. Mensah too is greenhorn. She knows nothing about EC. They are there, they are filling political positions. And Mensah in 2020 was calling about 8 election results because they don't know what they were doing and they still don't know. You're registered there. See, I can't see a beer registered and they are still trying to stop a forensic audit. Even NDC forces our own forensic auditor. Let us do an internal auditor. All the party representatives will be part. Or still no, because the IT director no, he has fucked the system up. Because our own forensic audit, an independent auditor, Adentina one kasa auditor, IT director no. Why is NDC force and my political parties in IT directors Emra na yenina audit no or still and so no because. The IT director no were messy is up. And they know that the numbers they have, 2020, they slot in a lot of names and numbers. Mensah, when you go to the Electoral Commission, nobody works with her. I can tell you on authority. Okora Mensah edidim comfortem. The disrespect. And her problem is that when you question her about her work, because anytime the workers there who have been there for 15 years, before during Jan's time, the people who know the down job, because they know the job, question and she knows say Boss Masari will lick her butt. And into the piano, now Boss Masari didn't question. Said, Mama can't show this register. Yenya problem yinana yekan wansem. The whole problem, you see, registering your credible. Nina was when sa IT director Boss Masari any Mensah say yenya registration our district office. That is when the whole register messed up. That is all. Ghana electoral register dahona, we cannot get a credible register. It was when Mensah on the IT director and a bossman decided say the registration will be done at the electoral district offices, because now what is happening? They say there are so many people registration the district officers linked them to different polling stations, because you see when you sit at the district office you cannot know all the polling stations at Chalk. You would not know it. And to make it easy, you bring the registration to the polling station. Because we are district officer. Now district office. Now if you ankamu, na ebia obejina wenim, na okaje so meto abawo ankemu LA. Abra oto abawo ankemu LA 2. So we nipa ko to ankemu LA, you have messed up the register. And that is the inconsistencies in the register. They don't want the NDC to expose them. On election day, so many people will go to their polling station because they were saying, say, right now, if you want to do what? If you want to rectify the